Today I'm gonna talk about Punk Hazard. Well, not about Punk Hazard, but about AOKIJI versus AKAINU and their Devil Fruit ability and my possibility for AKAINU's Devil Fruit Awakening. I do not know about Kuzan. He just seems to be too OP.
Straight jackets in the boot, not suit, let them loose.
Well, I kind of use magma lava, right? The same type of lava that comes out of volcano. I'm not gonna judge it based on our world. Well, I am obviously on our world, but the One Piece world is different. It could be much different. But basically, lava cools very quickly at first, and it forms a thin crust underneath, covering the magma basically. But it's still a bit hot. It would take 10 to 15 minutes for it to cool down. But for you to actually walk on it, it would take about several months. In the One Piece world, it might take a much longer time. I do not know, because like when I do the AOKIJI video, you understand. But ice that AOKIJI puts down is very cold, and for AKAINU's lava to like burn it, it has to be very hot. So like in the One Piece world, I don't know how the temperatures work for these elements, because it could be very different from our world basically. If AKAINU did awaken his Devil Fruit, I believe it will be as hot as the Earth's inner core, in my opinion, based on the fact that his Devil Fruit is magma and it does form like a thin crust layer, like that you can walk on, like Punk Hazard. You understand? So like the Earth's inner core it burns at 6,000 degrees when it was last researched in 2013. But like I said, the One Piece world could be very different. So I'm just judging it based on our world. The One Piece world could be different. From the research, last time it was researched, it is as hot as the surface of the sun. The surface, not the core or anything, just like the outer surface of the sun. And that is really hot. So if he did awaken it, it will be just as hot as the surface of the sun. That is mad. So I believe they had an awakening battle on Punk Hazard. The mass of the Earth is also 5,972 yotograms, and yotograms is a lot. But like with that means like I can't really describe it, but it's a very forceful punch. So if he did awakened it and did like, his physical punches will be as strong as the Earth plus as hot as the Earth's inner core. I think that is sick. I don't care what anyone say. I think that's a sick ability. Yeah, so like just imagine like each punch is as hot as the sun, and if it's a Devil Fruit and awakening and it's the Earth's core, the punch has to be the same force as the Earth, which is 5,972.6 yotojoules. Yotojoules, yeah, is septillions. That's like 24 zeros. That is a mad amount of number. So like, he's punching with the force of the Earth with the heat of the sun surface. Like, that is mad. That is mad. But let me get into Kuzan. Yeah, so basically Kuzan's ice, or AOKIJI. I'm gonna judge his low geoform of Antarctica, and the average like interior of Antarctica's like temperature is -57 degrees. You can freeze water at like average fresh water at -2 degrees. But like to freeze the ocean, to be completely frozen from top to bottom, the temperature must be around or below absolute zero, which is -273 degrees. Yeah. But to freeze the ocean, AOKIJI does it instantly. Yeah, and that's a great feat in that alone. So the freezing power for you to freeze the ocean instantly, that means your temperature is able to overcome the heat from the Earth's like core, like that's coming off the ocean, because the ocean has heat resistance. So he's able to freeze the heat resistance from the Earth core and the sun rays hitting the ocean at the same time. And to do that is just a mad feat alone. But absolute zero is a very cold temperature. That temperature alone can freeze the surface of the sun. like it can freeze the sun and stop radiation altogether. So the way AKAINU one punk has this, I do not know. He must be much more stronger than Earth's core, or he must have done something. Because Kuzan lost a leg and an arm, so yeah, something went down and it was mad. But it was definitely a Devil Fruit Awakening. They both definitely had the Devil Fruit Awakening, because this is just their, well, this is just AOKIJI's like base form. I don't know how to explain these Devil Fruit Awakening. I literally do not know, unless I want to compare his temperatures to like Neptune or a different planet's temperature, because their temperatures are much lower than ours. But it's the One Piece one, and the One Piece one is completely different. So like, yeah, the mass of the ocean is 1.4 yotajoules, and like I just explained, that is more grams than the Earth's than the sun's rays. So by that logic, he's definitely able to like freeze the ocean. But he doesn't just do it for a day, he does it for the period of over 3 days. So it's definitely absolute zero. But he's definitely attacking, I don't know, like, Kuzan's just OP. That's all I gotta say. But for AKAINU to beat him, he's definitely stronger than him. I'm lost for words. Fuck it.